Today I'm discussing about Greece. Variety called Xinomavro is a grape I really like, and I'm sure you will like it as well if you drink any Barolos or any Grenache as well as Pinots. In fact, it's a grape variety which is pretty sensible. Terroir, the land, the climate, and the aspect of the vineyard. For such a few examples, grape variety with a high level of acidity, quite lighter in body, delicate floral component, very perfumey, and with a bit of age, it's going to involve with such a gamey characters, savoriness, bit of olive, garrigs, and touch of like Mediterranean flavors, but without being heavy, bold. And actually, there is one thing the winemakers need to be careful, because the grape variety which can produce easily a lot, almost like 100 hectoliters per hectare, which was great for high production. And obviously the whole region is very dynamic, very energetic, and because of the mix of population, there is a lot of experimentation in that region. Naousa, which is a central part of Macedonia, mid-elevation, about 500 meters high, mostly limestone with a clay and sandy soil. In fact, was the first one in Greece to introduce that single vineyard classification. Then we're going to move up in the mountain. In Aminteo, you can produce red and rosé 100% Xinomavro as in Naousa, and actually it is the only place in Greece where you can find some rosé wine in appellation system. This is mostly thanks to the high altitude vineyard with a fairly sandy soil. Then on the opposite, there is as well Goumenissa, well, it's a valley from the coastal area moving toward the Balkans. The region is slightly warmer, and also there is a grape variety called Negoska. It has to be co-fermented and co-vinified together with the Xinomavro. And this is going to bring a little bit more bodied richness and darker color. And there's a final region found with Xinomavro is Rapsani, and this is going to be further south, not anymore in Macedonia. I would mention a few producers, such as Boutari, which has invested heavily in the whole region and very specifically to Goumenissa. There is also Tsantali, Alpha Estate, or Kyrianis. Kyrianis is very well known for its single vineyard approach in Naousa, and a few smaller estates on the scope now is Dalamara and Diamantakos. And there is also two names you need to remember in Macedonia. First is Porto Carras, more than 400 hectares in one single plot on the Holy Mountain, all organic, and is still today one of the largest organic estates in the world. And they have been supported by Emil Pinot of the estate. And Gero Vasiliou later on left the estate and created his own estate, and they both build the fame on the Malaguza grape variety and other local autochthone grapes. And now you've got everything to enjoy Macedonian wine. Don't forget to follow, subscribe, and I see you next time in another episode.